Okay, I guess we are live. So can you all confirm if I'm audible to you all? Ma'am, are we live?
Yes, sir, you're audible.
Okay. All right. So welcome everyone to this another very exciting session of the celebration of the Global Astronomy Month. So let me share the screen quickly to discuss that what exactly are we going to do today. Okay, so is my screen visible?
Yes, sir, it's visible.
Okay, so today we are going to do Quiz It Up Space Satellite Showdown. So, as most of you might know, that this month we are celebrating the Global Astronomy Month. If there's someone new who doesn't know what Global Astronomy Month is, let me give you a glimpse of what exactly are we doing. So, the Global Astronomy Month is the world's biggest celebration of space science and astronomy, and we are celebrating this Global Astronomy Month or the whole month long, and you can participate in this by clicking on the link that we'll share in the chat box. We have many multiple sessions, so you can go to this link and check out all the sessions. We have free sessions, we have paid sessions, these workshops, and whichever you like, or all of it, you can just register for and celebrate the Global Astronomy Month with us. Okay, so we'll share the link in the chat box, and let's come back to our session, today's session, which is Quiz It Up Space Satellite Showdown. So, what exactly are we going to do here? Today we are going to discuss we are going to have a quiz about space satellites. So how exactly can you participate in this quiz? So what you have to do, you have to go to your Spacetopia account, click on the top right corner where your profile photo is, and then click on profile. Why do we need that? So that you can know that by what name you have registered on the Spacetopia platform. And you will need that because this is the same name you should enter in your Kahoot quiz nickname. Okay, so we'll soon share the Kahoot quiz link, and in that nickname, you have to enter your own name so that we can call you out by your real name and we can know who the winner was in the end. Okay, so once you enter your name in the Kahoot quiz, you will see this scene that you are all in. So now no need to click on achievements or anything. You just have to wait there so that we can start the session. And as soon as I click on start, you will start getting the questions. Okay, so to answer the questions, you need two devices for this. On the device from which you have joined this session, on that device you will look at the questions, and on your device from which you are joining the quiz, you will just get the options in this manner. So it is best recommended that you use two different devices. Join this session from one device and join the quiz from the other device. So keep looking at the questions from one device and keep answering the questions from the other device. Okay. So okay, so I guess we are all ready. So let's start the quiz. So we will share the link in the chat box, or you can just, oh, people have already started to join in. So you can either click on the link in the chat box, or you can just scan this QR code on the screen also. So I can see that people have started to join in. Okay. So yes, everyone quickly join in and let's play this Kahoot quiz. on space satellites. Okay, so this is the QR code. You can scan this QR code to join in, or you can just click on the link in the chat box. Okay. Or if nothing is working, you can also go to this website, which is called www.kahoot.it. Enter this game pin, which is 6355097, and then you can enter the quiz by entering your name. Okay, so quickly, everyone join in. I'll just give you 2 more minutes. So, yes, I can see people are joining in. Also, as we discussed, that don't leave the Kahoot once you are in. Don't you don't need to click on any achievements. You don't need to leave the Kahoot. Just stay there, and as soon as I click on this start button, you will start getting the questions, and then we can start our quiz. Okay, so yes, quickly, everyone join in. Okay, so I can see, okay, 19 people have joined in. So till everyone is joining in, let me show you about a little more about what all things we are doing for the Global Astronomy Month also. So if you go to this link of the Global Astronomy Month, you will see that we have many types of sessions in which you can register, like this Build It Up Climbing Robot, or this Build It Up Paper Copter Challenge. These are all free sessions. Also, if you want to do some paid workshops, there are paid workshops like space satellites, Aryabhata, Hubble Space Telescope. So you can learn about all of these things through our workshops. Also, the very exciting and the session is this Citizen Scientist program, which is called as Globe at Night. So this Globe at Night session will be conducted by us. So through to which you can also register. This is a citizen science project, and you will get to learn a lot about how astronomers use various different softwares to study the globe at night. Okay, so then there are various quizzes also. So this is the first quiz that you are participating in, which is the Space Satellite Showdown. There is another quiz that will be held on 30th, which is the Marvels of the Space Telescope. Okay, so you can register for that quiz also. Also, we have some creativity challenges, which you can see here. Either you can, so these are also free sessions to participate in. You can either participate in the astro painting competition, or you can register for a poster making competition also. So this astro painting competition is for grades 2 to 5, and the poster making competition is for grades 6 to 9. So it is free to register, and the top winners will be rewarded with certificates and Spacetopia feature. And you will be featured on our Spacetopia platform. Okay, so these are all the things that is planned for this celebration of the Global Astronomy Month. You can go to the website and register for all of these workshops. So let's go back to our quiz and see how many people have joined in. Okay, so I can see 21 people have joined in. Okay, so I'll just give you 1 more minute. The QR code is on the screen. You can join in by scanning this QR code, or you can also join in from the link shared in the chat box. Okay, so let me just turn on the music also. Okay, join in, everyone, join in quickly. And once you are in, please don't leave the Kahoot. Okay, just stay there. And as soon as I click on start, you will start getting all the questions. Okay, so I can see no more people are joining in. So I guess we can start. So, ma'am, is there anyone on chat that is asking me to wait, or shall we start?
No, sir. Nobody's waiting. You can start.
We can start. All
Yes.
right. Okay, so let's begin our quiz. So everyone, come back to the Kahoot screen, and let's start our quiz. So come back to the quiz. Let's begin. So quiz it up, space satellite showdown in 3, 2, 1. So let's see the first question, which is what is a satellite? So what is a satellite? A rocket, an object that orbits the planet, a giant space rock, or a star that doesn't exist.
Karthik, sir, you can reduce the volume a little.
Okay, so I can see most of you gave the correct answer, which is yes, an object that orbits a planet. Yes, that is the correct answer. So a satellite is any object that will orbit another planet. Okay, so let's see the scoreboard. And I can see that Rudraksh is on the top with Drishti on second position, Ryansh on third, Harihan on fourth, and Nimi on the fifth position. Great. So let's see the next question now. India's first ever satellite was named after a famous ancient mathematician. What was its name? So was it Rohini, Bhaskar, Aryabhat, or Apple? Okay, you guys didn't even let the timer finish. And yes, most of you gave the correct answer. It was Aryabhat. So yes, Aryabhat was an ancient, famous Indian mathematician. And let me know in the chat box that what was Aryabhat most famous for? Okay, and let's see who all can give the correct answer. Okay, so let's see the next question. Or before that, let's see the scoreboard first. And you can see, oh, a lot of changes, but Rudraksh is still on the top. And Molshi has now climbed up to the second position, then Ayush on third, Alaya on fourth, and Prithvi on fifth position. And Eva is the highest climber. Nice. Let's see the next one. Which of these is a natural satellite that has been orbiting Earth long before humans built anything? Which is this satellite that has been orbiting Earth before humans built anything? And again, you guys didn't let the timer finish. And yes, it is the moon. Moon is also a satellite, and it is the only natural satellite that we have. Okay, and yes, so moon is the correct answer. So let's go to the scoreboard. And not much changes. Nice. So Rudraksh is still on the top with Molshi on second, Ayush on third, Alaya on fourth, and Drishti has again came up to the score leaderboard on the fifth position. Okay, let's see the next question. For double points, which type of satellite helps you find the way to a new toy store using a map on your phone? That was quick. And yes, the answer is a GPS satellite. Correct. Okay, so yes, the GPS satellites are a network of a lot of satellites, and it orbits the whole Earth constantly. And wherever you are on Earth, It will tell you your precise location and the directions if you want to go to some place. Okay, let's see the scoreboard. Okay, not much change, but Viraj has climbed up to the leaderboard, and Anaya is the highest climber now, up to 4 places. Nice. Okay, let's see the next question. How do satellites go into space? How? Are they launched on powerful rockets? They use giant trampolines? They fly up like airplanes? Or they are thrown by giant robots? And yes, the correct answer was that it was launched on powerful rockets. Correct. Okay, so obviously the satellites are always launched on rocket. They are not thrown into space by anything. They are always set up in a rocket and then launched. Okay, so no, not any changes. The only thing that Viraj has now of five correct answer and he is on fire. Okay, so let's see the next question. The International Space Station is a special kind of satellite. Why is it so special? So, do they experiment on animals there? Astronauts live there? It is a storage unit in space, or robots live and work there? And yes, it is. The correct answer is that astronauts live and work there. It is not just a storage unit, or robots don't live and work there. Yes, it is astronauts. It is a place in which astronauts can go and do various experiments in zero gravity. Okay, so let's see the scoreboard. And not much change, not any change rather. So nice everyone. Let's see the next question. And this is a slider question. You have to slide and give the correct answer. Soviet Union launched the first satellite in the world named Sputnik 1. In which year it was launched? So let's see who knows the answer to this. Which year was Sputnik 1 launched? And the very first satellite was launched in the year 1957. Correct. Okay, so Sputnik 1 was the very first artificial satellite ever launched into space, and it was launched in the year 1957. Okay, let's see the scoreboard. Oh, a lot of changes now. So Molshri is now on the top position with Ayush on second position, Ananya on third position, Pramit on fourth, and Advait on fifth position. Okay, so let's see the next question. Multi-select. Which of these things can satellite do? So can it take beautiful photos of Earth, beam television shows, help scientists study different stars and galaxies, or make pizza and deliver it to your house? So remember, you can select multiple options. Okay, so the correct answer was it can take beautiful photos also, it can beam television shows also, it can help scientists to study distant stars and galaxies, but it cannot make a pizza and deliver at your house. And no one did that. So that was good. So yes, these three were the correct options. Let's see who all gave it correctly. Oh, again, a lot of changes, but Molshi is still on the first position with Ayush Jha on second, Prithvi on third, Advait on fourth, and Pramit has now climbed up on the leaderboard and is on the fifth position. Good. Let's see the next question. True or false? Satellites can be as small as a shoebox or as big as a school bus. Is it true? It is true. Yes, so satellite can be as small as a shoebox. So these type of satellites are called as CubeSats. So they are just a small cube with solar panels all around them, but it can be as big as a school bus also, like the Hubble Space Telescope, which it is almost the size of a school bus. Okay, so yes, satellites can range from all of these sizes. So this was in fact true. Okay, let's see who all gave the correct answer. Not much change, which is good. So Molshi is on top and on fire with Ayush on second, Prithvi on third, Advait on fourth, and Dev on the fifth position. Let's see the next question. Most satellites have big wings that aren't for flying. What are they actually? So what are those big wings on a satellite? Yes, most of you gave the correct answer. It is the solar panels for energy. Okay, it is not a fan to keep a satellite cool, or it's not a plates to release heat. They are the solar panels that hangs out from the satellite, which looks like wings. Okay, let's see the scoreboard. No, nothing, no changes. Nice. Okay, let's see the next question. For double points, if a satellite wants to talk to people on Earth, what does it use? Laser lights, Bluetooth connection, radio waves and antennas, or optic fiber cables? Yes, the correct answer is radio waves and antennas. Yes. And all of you gave the correct answer. Nice. Let's see the scoreboard. And no changes again. Nice going, all of you. And 7 participants hit us answer streak of 4. Nice. Okay, let's see the next one. What do we call the invisible path that a satellite follows around the Earth? Is it called a space highway, a space track, an orbit, or a loop-de-loop? Correct answer is an orbit. Yes, it's not a space track or space highway or anything. It is called as an orbit. So the path that the satellite takes around the Earth, that path is the orbit of the satellite. Let's see the scoreboard. And again, no changes. Nice. And Alaya is back with an answer streak of 3. Nice going, Alaya. Okay, let's see the next question. Which satellite helps us see if a big storm or hurricane is coming? Is it the internet satellite, the GPS satellite, the weather satellite, or the communication satellite? And the correct answer is the weather satellites. Yes. So a weather satellite will help us see if a big storm or a hurricane is coming up by constantly looking at the weather patterns from above. Okay, let's see the scoreboard. And not any changes. Good. Ahana is back with the answer streak of 3. Let's see the next one. True or false? There is only one natural satellite orbiting the Earth right now. Is it? It is true, yes. And what is the name of the only natural satellite that is orbiting the Earth? It's the moon, right? So yes, moon is the only natural satellite that orbits the Earth. And Earth is in fact the only planet in the solar system which only has one natural satellite. Okay, so let's see the next question. Oh, Ananya has again came back on the scoreboard. Okay, nice competition, everyone. Okay, let's see the next question. And multi-select. You have to select multiple options in this. Which of the following is true for the Aryabhat satellite? It carried India's first astronauts. It was launched into space in 1975. It showed the world that India could explore space, or it discovered water on the moon. And though two answers were correct, it did not carry India's astronauts. In fact, India is about to send their first astronauts in space through the upcoming Gaganyaan mission. So keep an eye on the news. Okay, but yes, it was launched into space in the year 1975, and it showed the world that India could explore space now. Okay, and it did not discover water on the moon. The water was discovered by the Chandrayaan missions. Okay, let's see the scoreboard. And again, Dev has climbed back up to the scoreboard in the top five. Let's see the next question. Again, this is a slider question. How many different scientific experiments were placed inside Aryabhat to study the sun and the Earth's atmosphere? And the correct answer is that it had only three it did three different scientific experiments while it was in outer space when India launched it the first time. Okay, so let's see the scoreboard now. And not much changes. Nice. Now, Navy has climbed on the top, on the fifth position on the scoreboard. Okay, so let's see the next question. Now you have to type your answer. Which of the force, what is the force that pulls everything towards the center of the Earth and keeps satellite from floating away? Okay, so everyone type your answer in. What do you think is the force that pulls everything together to the center of the Earth and keeps satellites from floating away? And the correct answer is gravity. Gravity is the force that keeps everything in place and keeps the satellites from floating away into outer space. Okay.
Hi everyone. There was a small internet issue. We will be back. Yes, Gavit sir.
Sorry, but
Ah.
okay, so I'll just share the screen again. So the screen is visible, ma'am?
Yes, sir, it's visible.
All right. Okay. Now let's see the next question. Again, a multi-select question. Which of the following parts can be found in a satellite? Oh, yes. Most of you did give the correct answer. Yes, it is all of the above. Cameras, solar panels, batteries, scientific instruments, everything can be found on a satellite. Correct. Okay, let's see the scoreboard. And small changes. Molshi is still on the top with Ayush Jha on second, Advait on third, Prithvi on fourth, and Nemi has climbed up in the fifth position. Let's see the next question, the last question for today. So, in this, you have to arrange the options properly. Okay, so arrange the following steps in the order in which they come when sending a satellite into space. We have to arrange these options in the correct order in which a satellite is launched into space. And the correct sequence is that first a satellite is built and tested, then the satellite is packed into a rocket, then it is launched into space, and then the satellite is placed into an orbit. Okay, so this was the correct sequence: blue, green, yellow, and red. Okay, and 18 of you did give the correct answer for this. Okay, so let's see the podium now. And on the third place, we have Prithvi. On the second place, we have Ayush. And on the first place, we have Molshi. And on the fourth and fifth place, we have Advait and Nini. So, yes, many congratulations to each and every one of you for doing such a great thing, for answering all the questions and knowing them correctly. So you can see that all of you are here are on the Kahotopia. Okay. So let me share the screen. So sharing now. Oh. So I hope today's session was fun for all of you. Right? Just a minute. Okay. And yes, so that was for today's session of Quiz It Up. And don't forget to check the for further sessions of the Global Astronomy Month. You can log into Spacetopia and check for all the sessions that are coming up, or you can visit the website that we shared in the chat box, from where you can see that what all further workshops and sessions are coming up and participate in them. Okay, so yes, thank you all for joining in, and a very congratulations, especially to the winners, but to everyone for participating and doing, in such so good in the quiz. Okay, so ma'am, is there any questions that I need to answer, or shall we end?
Sir, about the Ask an Astronomy.
Okay, yes. So today is the last day for asking a question in your Ask an Astronomer. So I'll just share the screen quickly to show you uh, the Ask an Astronomer. Okay, so we are sharing a link in the chat box. Okay, so you can go to that link. And if you have any questions related to the Hubble Space Telescope, so, as most of you might know, that the anniversary of the Hubble Space Telescope is coming up. And if you have any questions related to the legendary Hubble Space Telescope, you can ask our experts to answer your questions in the Ask an Astronomer. And today is the last day for it. Okay, so everyone log in to the Ask an Astronomer, go to this page, and there you will find a option for submitting your question. Okay, so if you just scroll down, here you will get the option to ask question. So you can either record your question and then submit the video file, or you can just type in your question and then submit your question. But remember that you have to ask it today only. Okay, so yes, for the anniversary of the Hubble Space Telescope, this is how you can ask your questions. Okay, so yes, go ahead, click on that link and ask your questions for Ask to an Astronomer. All right, so ma'am, is there any other question?
Sir, about the rewards.
There's no reward for this particular quiz. This was just a fun session. Okay, so everyone joining in, you can just see on the names in the first three names will be there in our Spacetopia page. But this was just a fun quiz. But yes, the further sessions that are coming up, you can participate in the all those sessions, and there you will be rewarded for participating in them.
No other questions, sir. Thank you.
Okay. So yes, thank you everyone for joining in today, and see you all in the next session for the Global Astronomy Month. Okay, so bye everyone.